All right, I'm on hole number 6 of the 2020 Community Cup. I'm in the opening round of the Ricky Division. Hole number 6. Da-da-da-da. Hole number 6. And hole number 6 is Granite Point, hole number 7. And I'm still dinking around on this hole. Hold on one sec. Hold on one sec. All right, I was looking at my notes here. So I'm in this account. I'm playing it different than I'm playing it in my 77 account because I'm working the shot on here. I'm while we're on this hole because we don't get this hole very often. This hole's been in a few tournaments, but they're older tournaments. It's been a long time since we've seen this hole, and so I'm trying to work some angles because I'm trying to see if I get out into this area out here. Number one, it's a shorter shot coming in, so I can use a grizzly as my long iron, and I'm well within my red line range with the Kingmaker. And if you get way out here, this angle coming in, I'm trying to get away from some of this downhill slope and get more on the more where I'm hitting it uphill, so gravity's not as big a factor. It hasn't been so far. It hasn't given me. It is a little bit different look down there, but it's not. I'm not seeing what I was hoping that I would see from down there, but I'm still not convinced. I want to take it. I'm going to take this shot in this account and a couple more times just so I can look at it. And then in my odd account, I'll decide whether I'm going to go with the shot I've been doing or if I'm going to switch it up to this one. This is going to boil down to extra mile and a grizzly or bust. Hole number 6. Going for the Albie. I like this hole. I like all the Granite Point holes. That's my absolute favorite tour. I know a lot of people hate Granite Point, but I love Granite Point. It's my absolute favorite. Especially if you're, I liked it when it was a Tour 5 when it first came out. It was in Tour 5 and Tour 10, and I like it. 3-6. I'm going to add on. I'm going to make that. I'm going to make that a 4-ring pool. So I'm going to just do a 2. It's 4.2. I'm going to do a full 4.2. Put a little bit of curl just to bring it over. And hit it 1 ring great to the right. Just trying to get up out in that range. That gives me a slightly different look at it. I'm on the other side of this sand trap right here. My normal shot here is coming out here with a QB and a katana. Now, you could come at this with a QB and a Kingmaker, and you could use a Goliath. Or you can come out with a katana so that you're in your sniper range. It'll go either way. But either way you want to do it, if you're doing the layup shot up here, is that you want to bring a Goliath as your long iron. And that way, if you've overshot it or if you're in the wrong spot, you can use either one. And the Goliath will work perfectly fine. Let's see if I can get my trusty dusty. Times 2.5. It's 2. Got 3 rings off. Right up to the cup. I'm going to do a 2-ring adjustment. I'm only going to move it 2. I'm going to actually take a little bit of wind off because I've tried adding wind on it and I'm off. So I'm going to take a little. Hitting it perfect. I think that's the first perfect shot I've hit all day long going into the cup. Just a bit outside. And so I took 20% off on the wind. That's what I'm saying. I'm at max club. I took 20% off and the wind still pushed. And I started off on the right-hand side of the cup and the wind still pushed me off. So I think the deal there is that I need to start on the, I need to add on, I need to take off the 20%. Start on the left-hand side of the cup or the right-hand side of the cup. And then when I do my pull, I should have did like a 2.1 pull right there, a 2 and a titch just to tack on, not necessarily doing like a 25 wind, taking off 25% of the wind, Although 25 would have gave me, if I'd have did that, it was, what was that? That's my history here. There's X times 2. So this would be divided by 0.8. So it was a 2.5 wind. Is that right? 2.5 wind. So if I started off with a 2.5 wind and I did times 0.75, that would have gave me a 1.875 ring adjustment. When we talk about taking off like 0.1 or 0.2, that would have been right there. That would have been 0.1 and a little. So maybe a 25%, taking off 25% instead of 20. What's funny is I've talked to I know several people playing this hole, and it's just, I don't know. Depending on what club you're doing, it's seems like we're all doing something a little bit different on here. We're right there. I liked taking that with the Grizzly, I can tell you that. I like that angle, and I like where that was. So I'm undecided on how I was going to go, but I kind of like that shot that's out there, and that may be the way that I go at it. I'm going to do that again on the back and see if I can dial that up, and I'm going to make that change to 25 minus 25% instead of 20, and start off in the same area and see what kind of look that does. But I kind of like that area down there, bringing a bigger club to try and get the distance. And so I'm going to keep working it. I'm still practicing. But what I'm doing is I have the minimum score in the bag. I mean, I'm down. So I feel comfortable with the minimum score. The only hole with this account, because I only have mortal balls that we can buy in the store, is hole number 8. Hole number 8's going to be a little tricky. It's even though 2's easier than hole number 8 for this account. And so if I get hole number 8, that's the only variable. That test is the variable. The rest of the stuff is just trying to see what's the best way to get towards the cup. All right, that was hole 6, Muni Cup 2020 opening round. Thanks for watching.